It's Horror Thursday. It's that time again for Tim, that's me, to play something scary, and that is Anomaly Exit. Now, I've played Anomaly Exit before, but this time we're doing it slightly different. We're going to bring in my friends, Damion and Sean. Friends is a strong word. Let's call them colleagues, shall we? Anyway, the point is we're giving ourselves 1 hour to get our way through Anomaly Exit and exit the actual game. We are going to get out this time. Let's see how we get on, shall we? Well, here we go. Welcome to Anomaly Exit. I remember very little. we now have to memorize this station, because this is the station that it needs to look like every time. But obviously, there's no guarantees that we will get things right. So, have a good look around, gents. See what there is to see. Yeah, you see.
Okay.
It's definitely changed the base station, because those two vending machines are on the right, and then that is the vertical one. I've seen it where it's like the square one. So yeah, we need to keep an eye on those things. It's worth checking the pictures through these gates. You've got person, coffee, burger, forest. And remember that order as well.
Okay.
Very stationy.
Smells like Subway. Let's get some music going. Oh wow, you actually... Oh, that's interesting. When you crouch down, you're actually just hugging your knees on the floor. I didn't realise that that's what happened. Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. We haven't even started yet and we're already having a breakdown.
I'm going to stand near the yellow line and get sucked off.
Yeah, there ain't no trains at this point.
No train.
No. Okay. Let me know when you guys feel like you're confident that you know what this place looks like.
I've experienced the station.
You have experienced the station, Sean?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. Here we go. Right. Station 1.
Now arriving at Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Good luck, boys. Eyes peeled.
So we're looking for changes, yeah?
Yeah, keep your ears open as well, because occasionally you might hear like a scream.
They're all the same.
They've moved. The vending machines.
Those vending machines have definitely moved. They were right where I'm stood. So, yeah, that would be an anomaly. Everybody get an X on those, and then I don't actually know what happens in this game if one of us gets moided. Because if one of us gets moided, if it's game over at that point, it'll be interesting. Or if the other two continue.
Which one is it that's moved?
Both.
But you can only mark one.
Both have been slid across this way a little bit from over this side, because they were right up against this wall.
I don't know if the yellow one had moved over, because I actually didn't.
Yeah, the yellow one was here in that gap.
Oh, it could be. So well, we can remember. We'll all mark the yellow.
Yellow.
Well, I would say orange, but we'll mark that one, and then on the next station we can have a look. At the moment we're white, orange, or white, yellow. Don't go that way, guys. Not that way. We need to go back to the train. we die if we go that way.
Oh.
So we only go that way if everything is as it should be.
Matches.
And if it doesn't match, then we come back here and report the anomaly and go on to the next station.
Where are we going now?
Station 2.
Bill arriving in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Is going to have striking similarities to Station 1. All I am going to say is just be prepared to run as well, because you never know what's going to happen.
There's a run button.
Alright, I'm just having a quick look at the images. And
Oh dear!
none of that.
I died.
Oh, there's a big hole in the floor.
Oh. Oh. Ah. I think that might have got Damien. I'd forgotten about the discoloured floor, but yeah, we were right about the orange one moving. Ah, so that could be a problem if Damien's got... I don't know what happens. I don't know if that's Damien out completely. Right, well, hang on. Let's go back to the train and see what happens.
Damian, come back.
I'm all
Not
dead.
Damien. He was our only Damien. We need him back. Right. I don't know whether he comes back on the next one. If he doesn't, shall we just try exiting on the next one and see if we can get him back in?
Yeah.
This is our usual false start where everything goes wrong. Station 3.
Bill arriving in
I don't think we're getting him
Oxford
back,
Square.
are we?
Oxford Square.
Oh, 2 stations till respawn, Damien's saying. So we've got to do another 2 stations and then we should be able to get him
okay.
back in. Oop. Oh, I'm doing that. Okay, we've got the usual music. Okay, I'm not seeing anything there. Nothing on the phone.
Oh,
Oh no 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 no! Oh no! Run! Run! Well, that was a travesty.
Hi everybody.
Welcome
happened?
back, Damien.
I fell through a floor.
And then I was chased by something with heavy breathing in the dark.
I thought it was
I
chasing
assume
me,
it
so I
got
came
me.
legging it around back to you, and then ran straight into it.
Damien's having a meltdown.
I'm alright. I was in the dark. I'm alright.
Right. So with the floor, when you fall through it, if you keep an eye on the floor as well, sometimes you'll see like a discoloured patch, and the discoloured patch is the bit
All
that
I'll
you
say
can
is
fall
it might
through.
have been a good idea to learn that first.
Yeah.
You
Well, I'm letting you guys
Learning
experience the chaos that I went through. Right. I actually forgot to set a timer for this, so 1 hour we're getting 1 hour, but we'll start with this one, or at least on the timer. 3 of 3, ready to leave. All aboard
Bill
the
arriving
choo-choo.
in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Okay. Okay, we got normal music. looking a...
Ah, run away!
Is anybody else coming? Did anybody else make it?
I'm on the train.
I don't want to be alone again. It's coming. It's coming. I'm leaving you. Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hi.
What? What happened to you guys?
Now
I got on the
arriving
thread.
in
I got-
Oxford Square.
I got away from the
Oxford
monster.
Square.
Did you run back to here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see you on the train. I was running around screaming, thinking I was on my own.
Maybe that was the anomaly. I like this song.
I know it's kind of relaxing. I have had it where
Ooh.
the song has changed. Oh yeah, that is a piece of discoloured floor. That is exactly the kind of thing that
Ate me last time.
brought me out on multiple occasions. All right, somebody thwack the button.
I thought it was just like picture changes and things like that. I didn't realise there was a big scary black beast chasing you.
Oh yeah, it gets pretty horrifying.
Now arriving in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Now, I always get up close and personal with the pictures because you never know if you're going to catch something out of the corner of your eye.
Is that the same music?
It is.
Good. Just thought I'd check. I wasn't gone deaf.
Keep an eye on that floor as well. I always forget. And quite often I find that as you go over this top step, if things are going to go horribly wrong, that's usually when it happens. He looks normal, he looks normal.
That's out of...
They've
the
changed.
copy one's moved.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an anomaly. Everybody back to the train!
You both could have told me you was wearing your grey shirt and jeans. I'd have put something different on.
It's so embarrassing. One of us is going to have to go home and change. Well, two of us are.
Secretly, though, underneath this shirt, I'm wearing nipple tassels.
Can you make them twirl in opposite directions?
I'll give it a go.
Yes, he can.
Now arriving in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Okay.
Dig the tune, man. Dig the tune.
Yeah. Always check the floor. I always forget to check the floor first. I don't think it tends to throw the same anomalies at you again and again, so I've not had one really repeat yet. Oh, that's not good. Back to the train!
Run away!
Back to the train!
How many of these do we have to go through before we get off?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. Because you just have to spot a station that is the same as the one that we first saw. And if we find that one, then we can get out of the station. But I honestly have no idea.
Now arriving in
On my last
Oxford
run,
Square.
I can't
Oxford
remember how
Square.
high I ended up, whether it was like 10 or something like that. but I never managed to escape, so I genuinely have no idea.
No, wait on. The light's out.
We might end up having to go through.
This light's out.
Where?
Here, where we are now. There is no light.
Oh, there is on mine.
That's lit for me.
Dark. It is not illuminated.
Might just be a glitch.
Let's mark it just in case.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know whether... Because we might spot something else. Yeah, I don't know whether it does something like... gives one person an anomaly, but the other people don't get it. Okay, so the pictures at the end are normal. All of this lot looks normal. Just check to see if I catch anything out the corner of my eye. Uh-oh. There's something making a horrible noise up there. Definitely something making a horrible noise out there. Let's go.
Station
Bill
6.
Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Okay.
It's not... Yeah, this isn't illuminated again.
That's weird.
Yeah, I think that must just be a glitch on your one. The patches of...
Everything is fine. Oh, no. No, the pictures at the end are out of sequence again.
You spotted something?
Yeah. Isn't it supposed to go coffee, burger, trees or something like that?
Yeah, it's person, coffee, burger, yeah, forest.
Person, coffee, burger, trees.
Back to the train. Yeah. Hit that button.
Oh, you said this was hard.
Oh, well, in fairness, we've all died at some point, or
Bill
we've all been subject to something
Oxford
nasty.
Square. Oxford Square.
Have you played my funky beats?
I am playing that funky music.
Normal phone?
Okay. Doors don't do anything. Nothing odd with the ticket machines.
At the end are in sequence.
I think we've done it, boys.
Hmm.
They're all okay.
I would check very, very thoroughly.
Right.
As I mean, I'm not seeing anything yet. There's no way it's this simple.
Locked it, boys. Didn't even need the DLC. Done it.
Let's look.
It looks... I can't see anything that's sticking out. Like, wrong. Shall we try it?
Well, what do you boys think?
I tend not to. It gives me headache.
Let's have a last quick look over here.
It can't be this easy. It can't be this easy. If it's this easy and we get out, I'm going to be furious because I played for hours last time and got nowhere.
It's good to be. Look at Tim having a tiny tantrum.
I'm not having a tantrum.
So if I go out the exit and it's wrong, can you still run to the train?
Shall we find out?
Let's do this. No! No!
What do you reckon's happened? Do you think he's dead?
Don't know.
I'm very dead.
Bye. I'm not happy about this. All right. Well, let's find out. Let's see what happens. No! Dag nabbit. We're going to run into something nasty here. No. Well, there we
What the
go.
hell
We
is
will.
different?
Well, I don't know. This is why I'm saying it's hard. It's not an easy game.
It's not easy, is it?
It's definitely not easy. Right. So maybe what I should be doing is letting you guys know all of the things that I've encountered, or as many as I can remember. So I have had it where a face has appeared. Yeah, like falling through a floor, for example. I have had it where there's been a face appear on one of these screens. I have had it where this picture was different and there was a... I can't remember what was in there now. It might have been like a small girl or something was in the image. Also, when you get up close to these images and you turn, sometimes you'll catch something out of the corner of your eye, but when you turn to look at it, it disappears, but it's only visible out of the corner of the screen. I've had... on this image, like a black figure stood in the middle. And then that black figure sort of popped out and chased me. I've not noticed anything on this picture in the past or this picture in the past. This one has had that effect where when you look at it out of the corner of your eye, you sometimes catch something. On one occasion, this guy's eyes were missing, but it was kind of subtle, like you wouldn't notice at a glance. I've had this door just open. If it opens, don't go and investigate. This thing here, the standpipe, has appeared in different shapes, where it's like a square or it's like this vertical strip. And obviously, we've seen the vending machines moving around. That's another one. Another good one that caught me completely off guard is this pipe up here. It's red this time, but when I was playing before, it was yellow, and then it turned out to be red on one occasion. But this one, it was red to begin with, so that means that that's fine at the moment. But if it suddenly turns out to be yellow, we know that that's a problem. The cow has sometimes had sort of crying black streaks from its eyes. This was the painting that I first noticed, the thing that where it pops in out the corner of your eye, but obviously it's not there at the moment. I've had it where I've answered the phone upstairs and we've had like a strange voice, and I've had it where I've pressed play on this thing and it's played a different piece of music. I've also on one occasion found body parts in this bin. So that is some of the ones that I can remember.
Maybe that's what we missed on the last one. Because I've never even contemplated checking the bins.
No, I check the bins, so I know that wasn't the case.
Bin diver.
And then, of course, you got the hole in the floor here and the hole in the floor that appears at the top of the stairs around this corner.
Never seen that hole in the floor at the top of these stairs right here. Been in it, didn't see it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just guessing that whatever it is that's on this one is like super subtle and
Just
for all I know,
resistance
it could be
and
something as simple as like the C and the R here having different coloured backgrounds. I don't know. I can't see anything. I'm gonna memorize the background colours of those two letters up there. So it's orange, yellow. Orange, yellow. Okay. They are in alphabetical order. Orange comes first. What do we think, boys?
Oh, I can't see anything, but or hear anything different. But it's very unlikely to be level 1, wouldn't it?
So I just don't think it's going to let us out. This is what, like the first station or something, isn't it?
Was that grit always there?
Yeah.
It's just, I think sometimes what the game does is if you're stood near the anomaly but you're not seeing it, it'll sometimes give you like a faint scream, like it's somewhere in one of these tunnels that disappears. So I'm just sort of half keeping an ear out for this faint scream.
Oh.
See, somebody's going to be watching this video screaming at us going, well, it's obviously that. But it's not obvious. I don't see anything. All right. Just feel like one day it's going to be one of these turnstiles does something different.
Yeah. Just
Right.
try this, right? Stand against the pole, you see the number, and then just move.
Oh, well spotted. I would not have got that one. Oh, that's new to me. I've not seen that before.
Well, it does that on all of them.
I'm glad I could help out on this game. That's me. Cheers, boys. See you later.
It doesn't normally do it. It doesn't normally do that. That's the thing. There we go. Well done, Damion.
Yay! I did something.
Bill arriving in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Yeah, stay in your lane, number 9.
Love that tune.
I know, I get really into it. Right, checking the floor, always check the floor. Hang on, wait a minute. You know one of those anomalies that I mentioned before? Pipe's the wrong colour.
I hate it when that happens.
Me too. It's when my pipes change colour.
Oh, I didn't mark it.
Oh.
I think basically, if we don't mark it, then it won't let us go. Station 3.
Mail arriving in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Has the label on the bin moved round?
Don't think so, but I don't know. Don't forget to check. Yeah. You ever see that study where they were teaching pigeons to feed and by like clicking a button or something, and the pigeons were just like pressing the button, getting some food, and then after a while they just started giving them giving the pigeons the food at random intervals. And then the pigeons, whenever they were doing an action, like they turned their head to the left or something, then all of a sudden the food came out. So they started just turning their head to the left constantly. That's basically what's happening to us in here. We're being conditioned to look at all these tiny little things on a loop, expecting to spot something and it never being there.
Yes.
Nothing there. That's normal, vents normal. Nothing there. Those are normal. Nothing in that image. Normal, normal. I'm sort of half expecting this exit sign that has like stars splattered on it to not have the stars on one occasion or something daft like that. Sean's spraying stuff. You finding anything?
No, not seeing anything.
Sean's a squirter. I'm sure it won't let us out this easily. What could it be, though? I wonder if that label has rotated round. Now, the bins are basically just clones of each other, so... if we've got that rust mark there, or blood mark, and that's off to that side, what does the other one look like?
They're probably all the same. They just copy and paste it in, maybe.
Looks the same.
I'm struggling, boys.
Yeah, I'm struggling. Customer assistance intercom sign always there. Isn't that... Oh, customer assistance intercom. I can't remember whether that said emergency intercom before or not. Hmm. Yeah, I'm scratching my head. I have had it also once before where the geometry of the space changed and these stairs got slightly narrower. But, I mean, that's not the case on this one, but that's just another kind of thing that you might have to look out for, is the physical space itself might change. I'm just wondering if they change anything like the height or something of these recesses where the posters are, or... Problem is you second guess everything after a few minutes. It makes you go mad. What do you think, boys? You want to risk exiting, or do you want to move on and assume that we're just not seeing something?
Are these usually flush?
No.
These ticket machines?
No, they're not. They are always slightly off. Well, what should we do? Should we experiment with the multiplayer aspect of this, and one person can go to the exit and the other ones can try going to the train and see what happens?
Try it.
Okay.
Bye, Sean. It was nice seeing you. What if he's now escaped and we're stuck in a loop?
There's no way for us to know.
Let's go to the train then.
Unless you want to... Oh, yeah, I'll go to the train, yeah.
He's probably escaped, living the life, and now we're stuck in the loop.
It's a distinct possibility. But...
Guess what we can't do?
Well, we can't press the button. Ah. Which means...
That should be.
Yeah, I thought that looked a little odd, but... Oh. Dang it. Oh. What the...
All gone white.
Oh.
Well, that happened.
Okay. We've got about 20 minutes left. We still want to try and get out. You know, we're only giving ourselves an hour to do this. We're running short on time. Right, let's press the button. Press the button. Press the button.
Push the button.
Let's
Bill
go.
arriving in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Right. Speed round, guys. Speed round. We're running out of time. Let's go.
It's definitely a customer assistance intercom.
Yeah, customer assistance intercom.
I feel like I've done this before. I'm dead. Bugger.
What was that?
Guys! Guys, he's still alive! Is anybody still alive? Pressing the button. Should I press the button? I'm pressing the button. Oh no. Did I leave without them? I don't know. I don't know.
Bill arriving in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Oh no. No, now I need to get them back. I mean, they might not have died. I might have just abandoned them there. Oh my god, I feel terrible. Right, I'm gonna have to rush through these stations, try and get them back. So I think you get 2 stations, and then they should respawn. I think. Oh no, this is gonna be one of those ones where I can't spot what it is. There's always a bin there, isn't there? There is always a bin there. I'm questioning that bin now. Is that bin always there? Has it always been there? You, bin. I'm gonna try running out. Don't think about it, don't question it, let's just go. God, that stupid, wretched game. I hate it so much. Can we find anything nasty in the darkness? There it is! Oh, yeah.
Yeah, boy.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
The bin's always been there, by the way.
Ah, stupid bin! Well, then I have no
Yeah,
idea
but
what was wrong with that.
Really been there.
Bill arriving in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Oh no, straight away. Oh, I've just marked
yep.
your head.
Oh, thanks, mate. Can we mark it? Yeah, I can put an X on you. Actually, I might start put. Oh, somebody's got an X on the
Who
floor
put this
down
up
here.
On the floor?
That could be a problem. Nobody's disappeared.
Apparently
Okay.
It's all good.
Right.
Bill arriving in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Run.
Right.
Did you just
Now.
spray my head?
I did not spray your head. I sprayed Sean's head. That way I know which one's which at a quick glance. In fact, I might start doing that in the real world.
I've just thought, does this lady on the picture change the direction she's looking?
I don't think so. Well, I've not seen it happen.
I found an anomaly. So pictures at the end.
Why just at your anomaly?
Pictures at the
Some
end.
Pictures again. Yeah, fine.
This actually promotes graffiti, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're just gangsters going around tagging everything. Hit the button.
Bill arriving in
I love the way the
Oxford
mouths
Square.
open in the most demented way
Oxford
possible.
Square.
Start the music. I need to get my groove on. There we go.
Found an anomaly. Here's one. There's
It's
a,
not
there's
the
a
pictures again.
statue.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had that one before. I've forgotten about that. Let's go. I find it annoyingly satisfying that when we're pulling into the next station, I just face out the window and hold down D.
Now arriving in
So that
Oxford Square.
as you
Oxford
come
Square.
along, eventually it stops moving. Don't know why I find that so satisfying.
Do, 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 do.
That all looks normal. Orange yellow, orange yellow. Somebody answered the phone. Person, coffee, burger, forest. That's normal.
I don't like the way that child stares at me. He freaks me out.
What freaks you out?
The child on the picture around the corner, yeah.
Yeah, in my first run I kept referring to that child as Damion.
Why?
No reason. Not seeing anything. This is making me very angry. Probably like just like a missing bell pepper or a missing cherry or something on that stupid poster.
The wording never changes on the photos, does it?
No, I don't think so.
Tough on this
I'm
one.
not seeing anything again. Yeah. We've decided that Sean's the anomaly.
Have I got some on my face?
Yeah. It's only
Yeah, you do too.
a little smudge. just no, you know what? It's fine. It's
Got
fine.
rid of it.
No, yeah, no, nobody's gonna notice. It's fine.
Fine. Where are you? Where are you?
That's interesting. When I've obviously got an X on my face. When I walk all the way up to a poster, I can actually see the X for some reason. Yeah, I could do it. Do it on a white bit of wall. Right. I think we're gonna have to commit, aren't we? But what to? Do we stay? Do we leave? We've got 10 minutes left.
I just can't.
Wait to be king. Huh.
What are we thinking, boys? Great, I've got 2 X's on me.
Couldn't
Um,
resist that one.
Is this the first station again? Are we on station 1?
no.
I can't remember now. She'll...
There's something wrong somewhere. I can feel it.
Why do these ticket machines all look like they are powered by HAL 9000?
Oh no, I'm sorry, Dave. I cannot do that.
It's gonna be something small. Something you wouldn't think to look at. Yeah, we've got time enough for one more run, so if we fail at this one, then we just start the next one, and however far we get with that is where we leave it. So, do we want to try exiting? Shall we Thelma and Louise it, all go together?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it, boys.
Let's do it. Nah! I wonder if the others are in here, or if I can find them. Well, there must be a secret in here. This wall's curved. Ah. Well, that was fun. Right. I'm stopping our timer.
Bill arriving in
Whatever we do on this
Oxford
one is
Square.
how far we get.
Oxford Square.
Found it.
Pipe's the right colour. 9's are not rotating. Nothing wrong with that image.
Buggered.
What happened?
Come on, Tim, we're done.
Bill arriving in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Let's go!
Do it again!
Ah. Dirty floor. This is easy, this one.
Bill arriving in
Oh, we'll just
Oxford
go.
Square. Oxford Square.
We'll just go out on the first station that we think does not have an anomaly. If we've got it, we've got it. If we don't, we don't. I got it. I got it. It's this painting down here.
Right.
Just look at this painting. Get nice and close, and then turn your screen slowly.
Which way?
Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Bill arriving in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
This will be the one where it's impossible to find.
Probably. Oh no, found it.
Oh, yeah?
Mail arriving in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
There it
What's
is.
that noise? Somebody's not very well in there.
What station are we on now? Station 6. See how quickly we can move now? This is crazy.
Oxford Square. Oxford
Doing this like
Square.
there's no tomorrow.
We haven't had anything chase us for a while. I'm half expecting that to be the next thing.
Oh, it's that. No, rucksack photo anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
We found it.
Found it, Sean.
Mail arriving in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Ah, found it. It's round here.
Ah, yeah.
The eyes.
His eyes are gone.
Ooh.
Hey, you hear that scream?
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Station number 8, please.
Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
That's not rotating. My jam is on. Do 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 do.
No, they're not. Uh-oh. Everybody out.
Oh my god.
There we
You
go.
just appeared in front of me.
I could hear Tim, but couldn't see anybody. That was so strange.
Mail arriving in
I'm still not entirely sure
Oxford
why you
Square.
can hear me when
Oxford
we're sort
Square.
of separated.
No,
Strange. Ah, well.
I'd love to hear that voice though.
I know, my dulcet tones.
Ah, found it.
Oh,
It's up
there's
here,
someone
boys.
spraying. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I seem to recall that happening last time, that he just sort of pops out of the painting suddenly. Press the button. Station 10.
Mail arriving in Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
God, we actually stormed through this
This
one.
is the one, boys. This is
Come on.
Oh, tune. Watch out for the floor. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Is there something round the corner? Yes.
Bye bye. Nope.
I'm giving them time as well in the hope that... Right. Time to press the button. Can I press the button? There we go. Pressing the button. Oh, we all made it out. It's horrible when it separates you like that and you don't know whether the other people have made it or not, or whether you have to wait before you press the button. Or... 11.
Bell
Oh my
ringing.
god.
Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
They don't move.
Mm.
Please be my tune. Please be my tune.
It is.
Yes.
Well, actually, it would have been nice if it wasn't, because then we would have an anomaly and we could just move on quickly.
To that tune.
Ah!
Oh,
Whoa. What?
I heard him scream. This is the advantage of it being multiplayer.
Big Shaw misses out on that one. Oh,
Sure, sure will have never
Bell
completed it.
ringing. Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
Okay, you get your banging tunes on. I'll check the bin for body
You're ready
parts.
for this. Yes!
There we go.
Right, the 9s aren't moving.
Yeah. 9s aren't moving. There's no discoloured floor there.
Fern.
Nothing's turned all the lights out.
Burn's fine.
I think I found it. That door's making weird noises.
Yep.
Sounds like somebody's got a metal workshop in there.
It's probably Sean getting ground down and
Turned into dog food.
is here.
It was quite funny when Sean fell down that hole. I just heard this noise.
Oh!
There he is.
Bell ringing.
Oh!
Welcome back.
Oxford Square.
I was just doing a bit of welding.
Oxford Square.
We could hear.
Banging tunes. Oh man, this slaps.
I found it.
Dag nabbit.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, machine.
Nice.
Ah, we're actually getting some repetitions this time. Last time I played, I got no repetitions. But at least we spotted it. Oh, we've got to be close. We've got to be close. This has to be the run.
It's not going to be though, is it? We both know that. Yeah, boy.
Bell ringing. Oxford Square. Oxford Square.
I'm picking the tune this time. Boom.
Yes, 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 this rocks. No, 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 don't stop rocking. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Let those fools run ahead and fall down whatever traps are up there. Anything?
Couldn't see anything, but
Person, coffee, burger, forest. Could this be the one?
It's all looking cushy so far.
Come on, this is to be the. It has to be the one. Come on.
Not seeing anything, boys.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seats. Music works. Numbers are not rotating. The pipe's the right colour. None of these paintings have a weird effect. No corner of the vision magic. There. Has that moved? Oh no. Guys.
What?
Right, hang on. Stop. Wait. Stop here. You know, down there's a sign on the ceiling that obviously has like the departures and that sort of stuff going on, yeah? How far round that corner would you say it was? Without looking.
Not far.
Not far. How far would you say that is? Further or
You
normal?
reckon it's that?
I don't know. I seem to think it's like normally about here. But it just seems like it's a lot further down to me.
Let's knock it up and give it a go. Or let's do it. What can we lose?
All right. Well, it's either going to be death or victory on that one. Let's find out.
Death.
Damn it! Oh, the last time that I got the wrong one, it basically murdered me.
Wait on.
What?
Wait a minute. I'm still alive. It hasn't gone red.
Yeah, I'm still alive. It hasn't gone red. Where's Sean?
So does that mean we...
I think Sean pressed the button.
Right, I'm going to try do the exit.
Pressed the button, so he's dead.
I'm going to do the exit.
So, okay, you do.
Wish me luck. It's nice knowing you.
Good luck.
Have a beautiful day. Mwah.
Mwah.
See you soon. Missing you already, babe.
Bye.
I'm out!
I'm so alone. Now what to do? One of my friends is dead. The other one has abandoned me and may or may not be dead. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know what the thing is. I'm going for the exit. I'm going for the exit. I'm going for the exit. Is that it? Is that it? Am I out? Ah, ah, ah. Leave, leave, leave. Yes. Oh. Well, as always, no, I've got to point that way. All those people up there, those are the ones we're grateful to. Oh, well, unfortunately, Sean didn't make it. But, you know, we never liked Sean anyway. Success! We made it. We escaped Anomaly Exit, finally. I didn't think we were going to do it, but we finally nailed it on that last run. I mean, Sean didn't make it, but we'll just gloss over that, shall we? But I'm glad you stayed with us all the way through that adventure and made it finally to the end. Oh. If you like what you saw, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons at the bottom of the screen. If you didn't like what you saw, let me know what we're doing wrong down in the comments. Maybe we can do better. It's always appreciated. Thanks for staying with us.